Good morning to all of you. You might have been seeing in the press about the Honorable Supreme Court posing or asking tough questions to the central government about the vaccination policy. The three judges bench consisting of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Sri Lav Nageshwar Rao and Ravindra Bhatt. They were hearing a suo motu case for the past 2 or 3 days. So this suo motu case, you can read it as INRI, distribution of essential services and supplies during the pandemic. So on 31/5/2001, while discussing the topic or while inquiring into the issue, then Justice D.Y. Chandrachud made a reference to Article 1 of the Constitution of India. Normally, we will just have a cursory glance on Article 1, but normally it was made a mention by none less than the Supreme Court judge while discussing these points. Actually, this is relating to the vaccination policy. So, the Solicitor General, Mr. Tushar Mehta, he stated that the eligible population, that is, the people who are aged more than 45 years, they will get vaccination free. The people who are between 18 and 44 years, they have to pay the money. And the central government, since it is giving bulk orders, it is getting the same vaccine at the rate of 150, whereas the states have to shell down either 300 or 600, and they have to fend for themselves, they have to fight along among this. Why this dual policy? The Honorable High Court, Supreme Court asked this thing. Actually, the center can purchase the vaccine and distribute to the states because it is Union of States. Now, the reference to Article 1. So, Article 1, Part 1. So, name and territory of the Union. India, that is Bharat, shall be a Union of States. It is a Union of States. It is not a division of states. So, the states and the territories thereof shall be specified in the first schedule. So, the territory of India shall comprise the territories of the states, the union territories, and such other territories as may be acquired. This is what Article 1 says. Normally, I did not get in touch with Article 1, even the mention was not made. When the separation of states, Andhra separate Telangana, at the time we discussed Articles 2 and 3. But Article 1 was not discussed anyway. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, he says, I was reading Article 1 of the Constitution of India. When the Constitution says that we follow federal system or federal rule, then the government of India has to purchase the vaccine and distribute it. But the individual states should not be left in a lurch and should not fight among themselves. You may be knowing, even though the governments of the particular states, they have gone for global tenders, the other companies, they are not at all, other states companies, they are not at all willing. They wanted to supply the same to the Union of India, that is the central government. Actually, as per the Secretary General, 226 crores of doses, 226 crores of doses are necessary for vaccination. SC asked, when are you going to complete the vaccination policy? For this, Solicitor General says it can be done before the end of 2021. I am sure it's not possible. Right? Then the Supreme Court asked, why the dual policy of pricing and dual procurement also? Dual policy of pricing and procurement also. Then you want the states to fight against themselves. So this is the problem, because suppose for 45 and other people, central government is giving. For the below age people, it has given permission to get vaccine, but where from they have to get? So some states, they have openly stated that for everybody, they are going to procure the vaccine and give them free of cost. But to get them is a difficult thing, because in India there are only 2 companies, Bharat Biotech, which produces the Covaxin, and Serum Institute of India, which produces the Covishield right from the AstraZeneca or the Oxford University. But of course, incidentally, Athar Poonawala, he has fled away to England and he is staying there. Of course, he is supplying, but these 2 companies cannot supply enough material. Of course, the government, central government says that he is giving permission to other vaccines like Sputnik of course, actually they should have given permission to Pfizer and Moderna in the initial stage itself. But as practically, I am sure that to preserve the Pfizer company vaccine is very, very difficult, because it has to be preserved at I think minus 80 degrees centigrade. We are not accustomed to that. Our freezers are also on that, just 0 degrees or minus 1 or minus 2, but actually minus 80. So once again we have to set up certain so-called plants. It is very difficult. Moderna is okay. But anyway, whatever it is, they have not gone to them. I think today I came to know that in the press that they are going to give orders to Pfizer and Moderna also. Right, now as far as this is concerned, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, he is concerned. So what is this policy, dual policy? So below 45, states have to give, above 45, central will give, central will get it for 150, states will get it from 300, all these. Definitely these are double or dual processing, which is not at all correct, right? So states, actually the state means the center should purchase or should produce or should give bulk orders and get it and distribute to the states, and they can come. They can take money also. And in this connection, a sensible question was also put by the Supreme Court. So the government has allocated 35,000 crores of rupees for vaccination policy or COVID-19. So tell us how much you have spent in it. The second point is how much you are going to spend from that PM CARES regarding the reallocation or relocation of the orphans, the persons, the boys and children who lost their parents. So definitely center, they said, actually every day it is being posted. Center said he will discuss with the central government. Tushar Mehta, he says he will discuss with the central government and he will come back and reply. But anyway, I am happy that at least Article 1 is mentioned by the Supreme Court judge, and please read Article 1 of the Constitution of India. Normally we tend to forget it. Please read it and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.